The electronic grid in dCAD provides a really handy tool when you are drafting. It's not applicable in all instances, but very often it can save a large amount of time. For example, here, if I right-click on the desktop and go to Drafting Aids, you may be able to see here that I've selected the Grid tab. I've set a grid at 500 millimeters and a bold step of 10. That means every 500 millimeters a grid point will show. It's an aid, it's not part of the drawing, it just sits over the drawing. In my instance here I'm saying above the drawing, but it could be below the drawing if you wanted. But it's sitting above, and the bold step at 10, so it's 10 times 500. Every 5 meters there will be a bold step. So okay there. Now if, for the sake of argument, I wanted to put some dimensioning on, you'll notice that as I move my cursor around, I'll jump in a little bit, that the cursor jumps to my grid point, to my 500 mm grid point, and that makes placement of my dimension much easier. So I'll select my linear dimension tool, I'll go across and grab the end point icon, I'll go from there to this end point here. Now notice that my cursor won't jump to that end point, but I can override that snap by clicking there. Now as I come up, can you see I can place my dimension very neatly at a consistent distance away from the edge. It becomes more obvious when we pick our dimension tool and dimension this wider car park for disabled folk. And now can you see I'm lining those dimensions up just with the clicks because the snap is on. So you take the snap off with F9 and you take the grid off with F7.